I'm standing in a hospital room, my heart racing, as I watch the life slipping away from someone I love, the same dreaded feeling I've had before, a sense of impending doom that I've tried to ignore, but it's here, and I know what it means. I'm a 20-year-old woman, and I've been carrying this burden for as long as I can remember. It started when I was just a child, about 8 years old, visiting my uncle's house with my family. I would get this strong feeling of dread whenever I was near him, a physical sensation that I couldn't quite explain. At first, I thought it was just nerves, being shy around family I didn't know well, but as time went on, I realized it was something more. My uncle was my mother's brother, and she was trying to get my brother and me to spend more time with him, to get closer to him. He had recently recovered from addiction, and my mom wanted us to support him. But every time we visited, the feeling would come back, stronger and stronger. I tried to brush it off, but it was always there, lingering in the back of my mind. And then, a month after our summer visit, he died from an overdose. I was young, so I didn't think much of it at the time, but looking back, I realized that it was the start of something much bigger. As I grew older, the feeling would come back, every time someone close to me was about to die. It happened with another uncle of mine, at a family reunion in 2024. I was 17 at the time, and I got that familiar feeling, the same dread that I had felt all those years ago. I tried to ignore it, but 2 weeks later, he passed away. It scared me, and I couldn't eat for weeks, because I knew deep down that I had known. I felt like I was going crazy, maybe something was wrong with me, but I couldn't shake off the feeling. It happened again at his funeral, when I felt the same feeling around my cousin. I was terrified, because I knew what it meant. And then, a month and a half later, he died, shot at a gas station. I was consumed by grief and fear, because I knew that I had felt it before, and I couldn't do anything to stop it. But it wasn't until my grandfather got sick that I realized the true extent of my ability. I would visit him in the hospital every week or two, and the closer he got to death, the stronger the feeling would grow. It was unbearable, and I couldn't spend much time around him without feeling sick myself. I felt like I was losing my mind, because I knew what was happening, and I couldn't do anything to stop it. My grandfather lived for almost a year after I first started feeling the dread, and when he finally passed away in December 2024, I was devastated. I had tried to spend as much time with him as possible, but the feeling had become too much to bear. I would feel sick, fearful, and anxious every time I was near him. And when he died, I felt like a part of me had died too. Since then, I've been living with the constant fear of losing someone I love. I've tried to ignore the feeling, to tell myself that it's just my imagination, but deep down, I know it's real. And now, I'm faced with the possibility of losing the person I love most in this world, my boyfriend. We've been together since October of last year, and I've felt the feeling again, the same dread that I've felt before. It's still small, easy to ignore, but I know that it's there, lurking in the back of my mind. I'm torn, because I don't know what to do. Do I tell him, and risk ruining his life with the knowledge of his impending death? Or do I keep it to myself, and live with the guilt of knowing that I could have done something to prevent it? I've tried to spend more time with him, to cherish every moment we have together, but I know that it's not enough. I'm trapped in this never-ending cycle of fear and grief, and I don't know how to escape. I've tried to find answers, to understand why this is happening to me, but I've found nothing. I've scoured the internet, talked to people, but no one seems to understand what I'm going through. I feel like I'm alone in this, like I'm the only person in the world who has to live with this burden. And it's killing me, slowly but surely. So I'm left with the question, what do I do? Do I tell my boyfriend, and risk everything? Or do I keep it to myself, and live with the guilt? I don't know, and that's why I'm reaching out, hoping that someone, somewhere, can help me. I need advice, I need guidance, I need to know that I'm not alone in this. As I stand here, watching the life slip away from someone I love, I know that I have to make a decision. I have to choose between telling my boyfriend, and keeping it to myself. And I have to live with the consequences of that choice, whatever they may be. I'm not asking for words of encouragement or empty platitudes. I'm asking for honest, genuine advice. What would you do, if you were in my shoes? Would you tell your loved one, or would you keep it to yourself? Would you try to find a way to prevent it, or would you simply accept it as fate? I need to know, because I'm running out of time. The feeling is growing stronger, and I know that it won't be long before it's too late. So please, if you have any advice, any guidance, please share it with me. I'm desperate, and I'm running out of options. I'm standing at a crossroads, and I don't know which path to take. But I know that I have to make a decision, and I have to make it soon. The fate of my boyfriend, and the fate of my own sanity, hang in the balance. And I'm not sure which way it will go. Was I right to consider telling my boyfriend, or should I have kept it to myself?
If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Drop your verdict in the comments below, subscribe for new stories every single day, and hit the notification bell so you never miss one.